Yes. The boys are back. All three of us. You're tuned in to Knock 'em Out the Box, episode 159. My name is Vinny Paz. I'm here with my co-host with the co-most, the Mr. Majestic Left, Right, Left Kid, Mr. Brendan Long.
159 and stop.
Also back from vacation, then took a vacation because of his vacation. That was his response to me. I
Need a
slept
vacation
in.
from a vacation.
And he told me, I said, "Are you dead?" And that was his response. I slept in from because of my vacation. Is Mr. We're gonna call him Bindle Sticks because he didn't gamble last week with that fucking card they threw at us.
Jesus Christ.
We're getting a lot of fucking bets going this weekend. I'm gonna tell you that much. This Billy's gonna be rolling in Chicago.
Let me ask you a question about the vacations.
The Billy or me?
No, this William. Do you have you flown with all three kids? One, two,
No,
three?
I'm not some person that's going to torment myself and put myself
Good for you. This Brendo
with
throws
children.
those babies right on a plane, and I'm the one who sits next to him. It goes me, daughter number one, daughter number two, and him and his wife.
Look, couple of cans, and an iPad. The kids are like,
I will yell at you.
Can't hear a thing.
At the wife.
They don't say nothing. They love it. My kids are good flyers. I was not as a kid because my ears pop real
Their
bad.
ears pop. It hurts them. They're little girls.
They're unaffected.
Yeah, I think there's something off with them kids.
I don't want to.
They're a little too tough.
Have to experiment
as long as they sit with mom.
My kids are unaffected by the ear pop.
You got at some point
are affected by everything. The oldest is now like fucking Travolta and dance in Saturday Night Fever. He was literally doing this at the.
You have footage of this?
Yeah, tons of footage.
Yeah,
come on.
I need footage of him.
I had the photo, video.
Oh, did you?
The whole shebang. Yeah.
From your people, Billy, or outside?
Yep.
No, they were like.
You have just like phone. This is my son dancing footage. You could like text me on WhatsApp, or no? It's like all professional.
I think that I wasn't recording.
Okay, because both of y'all kids are lit, and both of y'all kids are funny as shit. My son's like aged.
Yeah, he's like he's too cool.
He's funny, like too cool, and he's funny like via text. Like he says funny shit, but it's not.
Yeah.
The cute, hilarious little. That's that because he thinks he's cool.
Right.
So he's like I told you both off of the air. Like he thinks how we dress is like corny. Like he doesn't want low and Jordans and Air Max. Like I told you, he dresses like a roadman from the UK.
Oh,
that's funny.
That's what he likes.
Bro, he dresses like the dudes on Top Boy. I'm like my guy
with like zipped up kits.
Yeah, you
got to wear a soccer kit,
like the soccer Johns, the zipped up North Face with the joggers.
Yeah,
and then running shoe. Like you know what I mean?
That's the look, broski.
Yeah, bro. Yo, broski. Come on, bro.
That's the look. Ski.
Wagwan. Adam, who we were just talking about off air. Adam, what up? Hope all.
Yo, what up?
Major shout, soon, right? Major shout to Adam. We're gonna see Adam soon.
Oh, he'll be there.
Bet.
He'll be there. We got to take him out to dinner.
We do. Adam, come like to the Philly earlier.
Well, I think I'm gonna go down early this time. I'm changing shit around.
Who needs you? Can you come around for a few days?
Let me tell you something. I'll come around for a few days.
Look, I got some. I got some news that isn't really anything that the listeners might care about, but certainly my co-hosts.
Okay.
Our Saudi guy, it's leaning stronger to yes than no that he will be making his way to Bud Canelo, then the day after flying to Philadelphia, then going to Nueva York. It's like more leaning to yes than no.
Okay.
Yeah, like for him, he's in. It's
just vacation or just
no for work. The Philly in New York will be like for fun, but he will be covering the fight. You know what I'm saying? Okay. You know, but he's
listening.
Yeah. So that'll be great.
Gotta carve out some time for that.
Yeah. Cause I'd probably go drag Irish Billy with him to New York and go see you.
That would be fun. That'd be fun.
We all everyone on this show.
You guys owe me a trip.
Own their own business and can work their own days. You know what I mean?
Look at this guy.
Quote unquote drag me there.
Right. Well, I like selling like it. You have to go to wifey. I don't want to leave this beautiful family, but Vinny's making me blank.
Right. I have to. This is for work.
This is work. It's very diabolical when he attaches himself to a studio session or something big.
Yeah. When I'm at the studio till 2 a.m.
Studio.
All right, guys. So here's what's happening. Our earlier episode this week, we spoke about this ubiquitous UFC Fight Pass. And I keep telling everyone I still don't know what it is. And they're not getting my money because I don't watch MMA. And then I would add on to that B and I are going to have to spring for it if they start having fights, which led to us covering in the previous episode this new deal that they have with Paramount, which I believe is $7.5 to $8 billion.
$7.7 billion.
If you didn't hear that for whatever reason, please write in and tell us if this UFC Fight Pass will now be eaten up as part of that, and we'll just air on these cards. Omar Trinidad, 19-0, 13 KOs versus Lorenzo Para, 23-1, 17 KOs. They're at featherweight. Look, Omar Trinidad is 19 years old and hasn't been near a legitimate guy. So I have no idea what they're doing here, B, or who his promoter is. You asked before who my guy.
He's 29, not 19.
29 years old.
Yeah,
with
19 fights.
19-0, 13 KOs. He's 29 years old. My apologies, guys. Thank you, Brennan, for fixing that, or else I would have kept going without it. He's 29. Like I said, he's not been near a real guy. This will be his 20th pro fight. B, do we know who he's with? Because we were wondering about Oscar Collazo, who I think is with Miguel Cotto Promotions through Top Rank, maybe. That's just all I think about Collazo. But Omar Trinidad, I have no idea what they're doing with him. If they're trying to protect him and his record at 29 years old, get him going. There's people at this weight. Featherweight stacked. We talked about it last episode. B rattled off some names. I rattled off some names. You're scared? Get a dog.
Okay. I can't find shit. Like, this is embarrassing.
For the sport or for Trinidad?
No, for me, not finding who the promoter is.
A little bit. You embarrass yourself a little bit, right, Billy?
A little bit.
So let's see on the lower half. So the ring has him ranked at 10.
Yeah.
Okay. You got to start fighting guys then.
Absolutely.
They don't fucking play around at the ring. Doug Fish and those guys don't just throw rankings around like, you know what I mean? For no reason. It's because they feel that you are worthy of being ranked. And when you're worthy of being ranked, you got to start fighting other ranked guys. It isn't starting this weekend. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
Like you said, Robesi Ramirez, that guy's hanging around. He's a name.
I think he's done.
Then fight Mirko Cuello. That's a great fight. Why not Mirko Cuello versus Trinidad? There's a fight. Who? We don't know who reps this kid, right?
No.
We think Figueroa was on the back end, right? Of the back.
Correct. Oh, he's definitely. Yeah, I don't think there's much left with him. He's
Luis Alberto Lopez. Is the brain thing? He's getting sanctioned in Mexico, but not in the U.S.
Yeah, he fought.
Right.
Yeah.
Then you get into the top 5 and you start looking at some really scary guys. And I don't know the Mirko Cuello or Omar Trinidad. Look, if they're ready for those guys, B, the fight in Libya and this fight at Chumash Casino in Cali is not. He better pack this guy up. This Lorenzo Para. Sounds like a paisan, but it's not.
Okay.
I don't think so.
I found it. It's 360 Promotions, which is Tom Loeffler.
Okay.
That's
Triple G's guy. That's how most people will know him.
Correct.
The honky that would be around G. And kind of blew him up here.
Sure.
He worked with K2 and 360.
Yeah. Yep. All right.
Talk to me about this, bro. Talk to me about him being why is he on this UFC Fight Pass? Who is watching
this?
That?
Does
anyone in your circle watch UFC Fight Pass?
No. And this is where what's his name? Callum
yeah, they're
Callum Walsh.
Him there. Yeah.
Callum Walsh is being built through this.
Yeah.
And it looks like Omar Trinidad will be built through this.
So they have 2 undefeated guys. I think Callum Walsh is like 14-0, maybe. This kid's 19-0 and 29 years old.
And again, we asked the question last episode. Will this last, this UFC Fight Pass with the new deal? So will this stuff be? We don't know. We'll have to figure it out.
Billy, for the fun of it, Omar Trinidad Lorenzo Parra, Parra. Omar Trinidad Lorenzo Parra, just for the fun of it. This is if you get hotsy-totsy and really want to play. Look, I don't know how many rounds this is, B. I don't have it on there. I don't know if you have it on there and if it's for a trinket or not. I'm guessing it is. It's for some sort of trinket, NABO, NABF. Who knows?
I didn't see anything. Okay. And they didn't list anything. It's 10 rounds.
And have we decided why?
It's for the WBC Continental Americas.
There you go. So that's going to get him a ranking in the WBC that's kind of high. That's going to make him top 5 probably at 22. So yo, man, you win this. Now you're in your fucking, the ring has him at number 10. You know, they're really the only ones that are legitimate as far as how and why you're being ranked. With Pacquiao, the WBC has him at number 1 now, all of a sudden. So you know how the sanctioning bodies are. Anything, Billy?
I can't find that fight.
Okay. No worries. I can see why. Moving on, same night for free. Friday night, Pro Box Event Center, Plant City, Florida.
Get back.
Starling Castillo, 19-1, 13 in KOs versus Shenard Bunch, 21-2, 17 KOs, 140. These guys might go to fucking war, man. They can both punch a little bit, more than a little bit. This might be a cracker, bruv. They're always good cards. I'm picking Starling Castillo in a fucking barn burner.
Okay. I think I'm going to agree with you.
Muhammad Kuja Yakubov, 22-1, 12 KOs. He lost the decision to O'Shaquie Foster, who I don't think is good, but he's a legitimate guy. Versus William Foster, 19-2. Muhammad Kuja Yakubov, like I said, is 22-1 with 12 KOs. Look, the drop on Yakubov is that he's good and that he's better than O'Shaquie Foster and that something was up that fight. Okay. A bad camp, an injury, one of those, you know what I mean? That's the word. Like if you get it. So if you look at him as being 23-0, that lost, that beat O'Shaquie Foster, you're not even questioning this. I think he batters William Foster.
Okay.
Is there anything on any of this? Okay.
No.
What are your predictions on these fights, Brendan? Starling Castillo,
I think these are
be a cracker. This will be good though. It could be
it's going to be a good fight. I mean, tune in. It's
free on YouTube, but the app is free because YouTube runs the ads that we all hate so much. Everyone in the free world. Everyone.
The app is a better way to watch.
The app's a better way, guys. It's
if
free.
if YouTube's more accessible for you, then you know.
Yeah, but I got mad people. I got a lot of people into boxing. Specifically, Scott Stallone, he loves these pro box cards. He's like, yo, these
because they're fun. They're well matched.
These guys are all fight. It's 50-50, 60-40 fights. Paulie and Chris Algieri and the guy from MMA, Jimmy Smith, I believe is his name. My apologies if not. Probably the best and most cohesive team.
It's a great team. It's fun to watch. And again, I actually like it. I mean, they took them on the road a lot this year, but I like when they're in Plant City.
Well, you broke the news of them taking it on the road because you know them personally. Then they did. So again, knock them out the box.
It looks like they're
back there in Florida.
Yeah, which is cool. And
I like that place.
I hope that they continue with this and really keep it going. Because there hasn't been a lot of pro box cards like there has been in the past. They were doing every other week, and we haven't seen that.
There was a bit of a pause.
Hey, so listen, Omar Trinidad is ranked 3rd by the WBC behind Brandon Figueroa and Nathaniel Collins.
So my guess is he wins that trinket of a belt and you go to number 1 with a continental
But look
belt?
at this. Look how WBC. So the world champ is Steph Fulton.
Yes, who hasn't fought in 4,000 years again. With nothing on the horizon. And last we heard on this show was he's going to 30 to fight O'Shaquie Foster, which was then a fire put out by, yeah, I'm going to fight Shushu. I'll fuck you up, blah, 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 back and forth. That's the fight that's brewing on social media. So there's just bad news everywhere.
I just want to read you guys this.
Please.
Steph Fulton is the champion.
Yeah.
Bruce Carrington is the interim champion.
Yeah.
Champion in recess is Ray Vargas.
This is embarrassing.
Okay. The silver champion is Nathaniel Collins.
This is dark.
The international is vacant.
Dark.
Then we get into the number 2 ranking. So that is really the 4th best according to them in their own
So the international belt is the Trinidad fight.
No, that's the Continental Americas.
This is a mockery, this organization. This is Suleiman, right?
So, yeah. So he's ranked 3rd if you look at the ratings, which means he's the 3rd contender to 3 champions. So he's really the 6th ranked guy
in there, right? They view him as number 6 in the world because there's 5 champions above.
Holy shit!
Yeah, guys, you want to know what we talk about sanctioning bodies, and we want a national commission?
This is
Brennan
why people
just told you that this guy that's fighting is fighting for a belt, and in their view, is the 6th best guy.
But it says 3 next to his name.
Right. This is just reprehensible. Corruption.
So hard to follow.
Too loose.
Okay.
All right, let's move on to Saturday. The Zone. Riyadh season. Saudi Arabia. We're starting this card off.
At a time when Vinny hates it.
Yeah, it's misery.
This is 12:45 p.m., which we're starting to get into preseason football. This comes on earlier than your local football game. Okay.
Misery.
Which Vin hates. I don't necessarily love it this early, but I do like dayside fights.
What do you like? Two tree?
Yeah, I like that. I like the old school, like wide world of sports, fights. This is cool. It's early. I mean,
this is on the Zone you won't be watching, but your middle child got riled up when you were putting on the fights before. If you can turn to something on, would you rather it be like when it was late when the kids are about to go down and have a cocktail?
Yeah, 12:45 is tough because they're not sitting in front of the TV at that point.
Yeah. No, this is why
too much the other way and you're about to pass out.
Yeah, right. So this is tough for me because it's like I got to run around and do shit.
Yeah, the kids are at the peak kid stuff. This
is
peak kid behavior.
Need me.
Yes, every child needs mom and dad, or both, or one of them at this time of day. It's a bad time.
If I was single, this would be awesome.
Nah, fuck that. If you were single, you'd be sloshed.
I might be going out.
Brendo likes to say worst to first with good cards. I don't tend to do that. Philip Hergovich.
It's definitely the worst on this card.
18-1, 14 KOs. His only loss is to Daniel Dubois versus David Adelaide. 14-1, 13 KOs. Got KO'd and packed up by Fabio Wardley. You both got a loss. You both got the Dubois one looks better in retrospect.
Hergovich has no balls.
He's
none.
He's a guy that you might be able to get to quit in there.
You get him to quit, but he is an avalanche. So if he fights if he gets on a roll,
Philip Hergovich is gonna beat dog shit down David Adelaide.
For those of you picking out there, it's hard to pick Hergovich. He's a terrible bet because, like Vinny said, he's either going to beat the shit out of you.
Yep.
Or he's going to get
cracked.
He's going to get cracked back like he did against Dubois and really not want to look like he wants to be in there. The Joe Joyce fight, I think we thought that was a gift, right?
Yeah.
Or Joyce just looks so bad.
Yeah. And they're both so slow that it was like watching it on the quarter speed, the slowdown. Billy, do you got anything on Philip Hergovich, David Adelaide? I don't know. Through 16 fights, I don't think I've ever said his name right. So correct me.
David Adelaide?
I've said David Adelaide, David Adelaide.
David Adelaide, I think, is right. All right. So he's coming off a win against Jimmy Chiveka.
He's never beat anyone near what you would call a real guy. In my opinion.
No.
There's no guy that you go, oh, that's a nice win.
I mean,
Hrgovic is minus 600.
See, here's the thing there, Billy. Let's say you were to go, well, 600's crazy, plus betting him is crazy, but he's a lock, so risk it. It's like B's right. This dude's like, if you crack him one, he just retreats.
right.
So this guy lands a fucking right on his button. He's just gonna fight scared. Unless you look,
I'm going to agree with what your assessment is. I think he's going to beat this guy up.
he's gonna beat him up, Billy. But I wouldn't do more than make it part of a parlay. Like, I wouldn't go, oh, I'm putting $100 on Filip Hrgovic and minus 600 and lose $600. He's too wonky.
Loop him in.
He doesn't have a heart.
Right.
Ray Ford, 17-1, 8 KOs. Only loss was to Nick the Wrecking Ball. I thought Raymond Ford won. I think B either thought it was a draw or that Ford nicked it, but I can't remember, and I don't like to speak for him.
Right. Well, yeah, I think I had Raymond Ford nicking it. Also, Ray Ford he didn't lose, but he came close to losing.
He needed that knockout.
Yeah.
Yep.
He got a last second knockout in the fight previous to Nick Ball against Kolmatov.
Now, you know how silly Irish Billy Betts is. We can get him Tati as soon as we tell him who his opponent is. You've seen him before. Abraham Nova, the bull who has the mascot that looks just like him.
Supernova.
Remember him from he was on the ESPN card. He has the dyed blonde beard, and so does the mascot. The mascot looks just like him.
I'm betting him.
24-3, 24-3-1, 17 KOs. He got stopped by Robesi Ramirez, who at that time me and you thought was going to be an absolute gun. He lost close fights to O'Shaquie Foster and Andres Cortez. The O'Shaquie Foster fight I thought Abraham Nova might have won it. The Andres Cortez, he did well. When he really, really, really steps up, Billy, world class, he loses, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Ray Ford's really good. You saw him in Philadelphia, Billy, ringside. I really like Ray Ford. Does Abraham Nova give him any trouble, B? Because he's not a last minute replacement, but I think he's better than who was in there, B, that pulled out, no pup. But we both said I'd rather watch Abraham Nova.
Yeah.
Abraham Nova is a good, sturdy, professional fighter. What is this line, Billy? I'm fucking mad curious.
Oh, it's Kakache. It was Kakache.
Anthony Kakache. No, yeah. I'm lying. I do not think this is a better fight than Kakache.
No, especially with the way Kakache was.
I love Ray Ford. I misspoke. I'm sorry, guys, listeners. I'm sorry to the Knockies. This is not better than that, but I think we said that's a nice late replacement, is what we said, B.
Yeah.
It's not a guy ranked 4,000th that you've never heard of. It's a guy who fought 3 real guys.
I mean, Ray Ford, not a puncher. He's got that keep you honest power.
Yeah. What are we looking at, Billy?
Excuse me. Ray Ford is minus 650, and it's 10.5 over under.
So it's going to go the distance.
That's a bigger disparity than the Hrgovic Adelaide and.
You think this might be a closer fight?
I think it's closer than the first fight we talked about.
Okay.
Because I think Abraham Nova is good. This is a 8-4 Ray Ford type fight.
Yeah.
I'm not a fucking Billy. This is as close to a lock on this over as you can get.
Unless there's like an injury, that results in a TKO, this should go the distance. Yeah.
I think this is Ray Ford shows his ass, no puff. And if you consider 8-4, 9-3 a domination, being I kind of do, when I say it, I think clean. 8-4, 9-3 clean. He beats a very good Abraham Nova. Doesn't stop him. It goes 12, but he gets good rounds against a really solid professional fighter and looks good against him. That's my prediction. Brendo, prediction?
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and be boring, I guess, on this one, where go ahead and say it's going to be a workmanlike victory. Ray Ford will not disappoint, but he also won't impress. And I think he'll comfortably win an 8-4, 9-3 style fight.
And if we're right, let's go, man. We want top of 2026 title fight, Kakache, one of the guys here. He's still at 30, right? Not 35. Let's go, 130. Let's go. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Am I wrong?
Yeah. Yes, no.
Moving on. Nick, the Wrecking Ball, 22-0, 13 KOs, the WBA featherweight champion, versus Sam Goodman, very good boxer, 20-0, 8 KOs. Again, WBA featherweight title fight. Billy, do we got anything for Nick Ball, Sam Goodman?
We do. Nick Ball is -500, and it's also 10.5 over under.
Wow.
This Sam Goodman can box. I thought this would be a bit closer, not pick him, but closer, maybe -200, Nick Ball. Sam Goodman can box. He's going to try to box. He doesn't have enough mustard on his shots to keep Nick Ball off of him. Nick Ball stops him in the 10th.
What's the over-under, Bill? 10.5?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say Nick Ball wins a decision. I don't think he stops him. I think
he stops him in the second half of the 10th, so I take the over.
No, it would have to be the second half of the
11th.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Wow.
10.5 is such a bullshit over-under that they always throw out there. It's just saying it goes the distance.
What did we, all three of us, grow up hearing from our old heads? House always wins.
Yeah.
10.5 in boxing should just say, fuck you, bozo. Yeah. House always wins. It should. Mm-hmm. It should say that.
I don't know. You know, Sam Goodman was touted to fight now anyway.
And I thought Goodman had a trinket. And I'm looking it up, but the fucking box rack, me and you decided who is it that they're now cut off? WBA. So this wasn't listed as a WBA title. I had to dig in and go, I know Nick has a belt, so it's got to be WBA. I was 75% sure Sam Goodman had something at feather. And so I don't know why Nick Ball is not fighting other champions. Just being honest. I'd want to run it back with that fucking.
Is Sam Goodman the number one contender? Is it mandatory?
Yeah, I guess so. So they're threatening to strip it.
Well, it's a mandatory.
Yeah. Where is this Ray Vargas when you said he's champion in recess? Is Nick Ball his last fight? Pack him up. That's
WBC.
Billy, what do you think?
Nick Ball's his last fight.
Yeah.
March 8th, 2024.
Yeah, pack him up. Year and a half to
and there was a loss before that.
Right. How's this even possible?
All right. So I got Nick Ball by decision.
I got Nick Ball in the 10th.
So it goes to Billy. I'm saying bet the distance.
Vinny potentially saying the under.
Vinny's questioning Goodman's toughness, and it's actually smart. It's a smart.
Keep him off.
It's a smart play.
If you can't keep him off of you,
it's a very subtle, smart play because Goodman pulled out twice.
No, did he?
No, did he? I pulled out of 2 fights with Naoya Inoue for the same cut. We suspiciously said, "Why are you sparring?"
Correct.
If you're recovering from a cut,
and the one, John, it was like, yeah, there's an hour till fight time. I was just sparring. You're like, no, man.
Yeah.
Nah,
it's like,
man.
Somehow I got cut with headgear on.
Your fucking trainer gave you a jab to the eye. You closed and went, God, do it.
And a razor blade in your headgear.
Right.
I accidentally put on the wrong headgear. This is the one that has razor blades inside of it.
Now, this fucking main event has to have shit that Billy's going to lose his mind over. Because this kid, Billy, by everyone in the sport but me, is the next biggest thing in boxing. His name is Moses Itauma. He's 12-0 with 10 KOs. He is fighting Brendo. Dillian Whyte, 31-3. All 3 losses were the top guys. He was stopped by all 3 of them, though. Anthony Joshua, an old Povetkin, who I'm saying was a top guy, but not when they fought. That was at Eddie's house when me and you loved that and thought it was brilliant. He got his lick back, and Tyson Fury, Billy. So you know all those names. That's who he's lost to. He beat everybody.
I mean, he beat Joseph Parker.
Joseph Parker, who Billy is basically the best heavyweight right now without a belt, Joseph Parker, and he beat him.
Yeah.
He's a good promo, good heel promo. I used to tell B, this guy's not a good promo, and he stays quiet. And B's like, you don't watch all the promos I have from over there.
Yeah.
Because he
He
was
talks a
so,
lot. He talks
was,
a lot.
Yeah. And Fadi just told me, I'm just finding this out. He's in his mid-30s now, right? Dillian Whyte's been
37.
around forever.
37. Yeah, he's been around
I
forever.
just found out him and his whole family are Muslim. I did not know that. I never knew that. Never had a sniff of that. Not that anyone out there cares. It's just interesting to me.
Last fight was against Ebenezer Teta.
Yes.
Ebenezer,
packed
the
someone up.
teaser.
Billy, I'm mad curious of this over under.
All right. Well,
and what is this line?
Yeah,
Dillian
what's the line?
Whyte is a capable guy who can fight. He can handle himself.
He's also a martial arts, like all around martial arts guy.
Yeah,
so
he's a goon.
Been fighting his whole life.
He's a goon. He's a good promo, Billy.
What do we
Moses,
got, Bill?
minus 1,000.
Moses.
The over-under is 4.5.
Whoa.
Wow. I fucking
Totsy.
love that over. So it's got to go longer than 5.5 to hit, right?
Shit.
It's got to, yeah. Well, no, yeah, 4.5.
Now, Billy, I don't think highly of this kid, and people who are way smarter than me that I respect are like, we're like, yo, this kid's going to break Tyson's record. Remember how Mike was 19 when he became champion? It's never going to be broken. They were like, yo, this is possible. And he turned 20. But he, like, if he's good, you know what I mean? Like, he's still going to be they'll have him in 2026 or 27 in title fights. He's like, bro, he's like a child.
Right.
He's not legally able to drink yet. His technique is all over the place. His feet are bad. His punches are fat, meaning wide. And people watch the same video as me and go, what are you, crazy? Future king of the fucking division. This guy's got everything. He's good looking. He can talk. Both of them are true. He can fight. I haven't seen nothing to tell me that. I don't know what I'm watching.
He's fast. Does his hand speed get to a faded, worn down Dillian Whyte?
I have a great question for you. I'm giving myself credit for the question, but it's because you're going to give a great answer. Do you think throwing fat punches when you have fast hands takes away your own speed?
Yes. Fastest, the
straight line.
Straight line is the fastest
from A to B.
A to B, right? Take a straight line. All right. Yes. All right. We did see.
I see what you see, the speed and the athleticism. Right. And I also see fat shots.
But we did see him tighten that up. Remember last fight?
We did.
So throwing 1-2s. We're both impressed by it.
Yes.
I think this version of Dillian Whyte, there's a reason that the over-under is 4.5, and I don't think it's based on the fact that Moses Itauma is the second coming. I think it's more based on the fact that they think Dillian Whyte is shot. Oh, man. But I mean, I'm kind of looking. I think it's more. Look at the inactivity. Look at the inactivity.
Do you think Dillian Whyte is shot?
I do.
I don't like to say these things on air unless we know, and then once we know, we slaughter them. Didn't he pop hot once?
Certainly, twice.
So now you have to apply all of your vitriol that you and Lou Duva share for Baby Miller.
Yeah.
Not Lou. I say Lou Duva.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Lou Duva would be like 170 if he were alive now.
Okay.
The great Lou DeBella. What up, Lou?
DeBella, yeah. All right. I think this ends in a brutal knockout. Early on in the 5th round, I'm still staying with the under.
You know what's really, really making me question it? You know that kid from the U.S., Jermaine Franklin?
Mm-hmm.
It's arguable that Dillian Whyte lost that fight.
Yeah.
It was a majority decision, and there was some people that weren't happy, and it was in his home turf, and a judge had that a draw. And Jermaine Franklin got an Anthony Joshua fight because of that performance.
Mm-hmm.
Went the distance and has come back with 2 wins after that.
Mm-hmm.
Jermaine Franklin could fight a little bit, though. A little bit. A little bit.
A little bit.
Billy. Is it?
It's been over a year since he had a fight, Jermaine Franklin. I wonder if he got hurt.
Brendo, what do they say? Is he blank or is he blank when you're talking about like if it's a bust in the NBA? Like a bust or the real deal? There's one that rhymes that people say. Like remember Smash or Trash when they will play a song and you
Yeah.
go, they had that on Hot 97. They had the other one on Power 99. Like this or that. It's like, Billy, do you think Moses Itauma is the real deal? Or do you think he's a kid, a young kid? He hits like a mule. I stand on that, Billy. So don't if White goes to sleep, don't be like, what the fuck were you talking about? I think he hits like a mule. I think his technique is all over the place. I see he's with Ben Davidson, right, Billy? All right, Brendo?
Yeah.
He's one of the best in the sport. Last time out, Billy, he tightened it up a little bit, but I still saw feet looked a little bit like he had a couple cocktails, not getting his feet right to plant the shots. He's just a bull. He's young. He hits like a mule. And I think someone could fucking box his head off. Do I think it's Dillian Whyte? I don't think so, especially not when I'm looking at this. Dillian Whyte can handle himself in there. I fucking put a fucking small funny bet on that fucking minus 1,000, Billy. I'm telling you that all day. When I say, I literally mean like a couple dollars, just because it's so 1,000, 10 to 1, or is that 100 to 1, B?
What? I'm trying to find this saying you're talking
Minus
about.
1,000 is 10 to 1, right?
Yeah.
Or 100 to 1, Billy. What? No.
No. What? Okay. This is driving me nuts. Is it boom or bust? What is the saying?
I can't remember it.
Boom or bust makes.
But it's boom or bust isn't the one I'm thinking of, and I know you're thinking of the same thing. And it's like, they even would say it in boxing when you're talking about prospects or guys. And I wanted to say it about all the guys on the come up now. Like, who's the kid that missed weight and jumped the kid from Philly? The Davis brothers?
Yeah.
I wanted to say it about them, and then Shushu, and then da-da-da. Like, blah, blah, blah. I'm thinking of the word real deal, and that's because of Evander. Is he the real deal, or is he the da-da-da? And they'll say it about a quarterback. But we say it about fighters. Yo, is this kid the real deal, or is he a fraud? Is he a bust? Is he is he a manufactured guy? Is he a paper champion? There's a thing. We're not going to think of it. So
it's
whatever
driving
we're
me
talking
nuts.
about, me too. Nuts.
All right. So anyway, I got Itauma.
What happens? By brutal knockout in what round?
I said the beginning of the 5th. And he knocks him down one time before that. Buzzes him. Close the show beginning of the 5th.
The great Pazzini has his hat on. His turban on. He's pressing against his head. What was Carson? Karnak?
The great yeah. Karnak, yeah.
Karnak the something.
Yeah.
The incredible Karnak the, and then Howard did Sternak, remember?
Yep. Karnak the Magnificent. Had to Google that.
Billy, I'm asking Billy Betts a question, baby. You stay out of this. Don't cut me off and say I'm cheating.
Okay.
Do you want the great Pazzini or do you want Vinny's? This is probably what's going to happen. And then there's the great Pazzini's pick.
Vinny's no fun. I want the great Pazzini.
Dillian Whyte stops Moses Itauma in the 7th.
Wow.
Whoa. You're risking credibility on this
Credibility, but that's the great Pazzini's mind. Vinny's mind says he packs up Dillian Whyte, but I love the over. And Brendo doesn't. I fucking love the over with 2 punchers. So I sound like a fucking nincompoop. And Raynone's going to tell me that. You're a nincompoop. They can both punch. This is a fucking...
Itauma's going to fuck him up.
I don't know what this is, Billy. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm pointing at my chin. I'm touching my chin on for those who aren't watching this on YouTube. I don't know if that's there at all.
He's gonna fuck him up.
Billy, no one's even touched it yet. I don't even think anyone's landed a stiff jab.
All
How
right.
do I know what this kid's got?
Because all heavyweights can get knocked out. So
if he gets clipped by this Whyte, how many KOs in the 31 wins does Dillian Whyte have, Brendo? For the first time in the history of our show, I did not put the amount of KOs of the fighter. How I missed that, I don't know.
So we're slacking. We're slacking. All right. Let me see. Dillian Whyte. He's got 21 KOs out of 34 fights.
That's you can punch a little bit. You're not a destroyer.
Right. He can punch enough. Yeah. All right. I say what I said stands. What I said is likely going to happen. All right. And this is 12:45 p.m.
Moses Itauma stops Dillian Whyte in the 7th or 8th. The great Pazzini came through me.
Hey, and picked the opposite?
No, and told me what he thought. Like I put it on.
He changed his mind. You told him. You just said. Oh, so Dillian Whyte's stopping Moses Itauma.
Vincenz thinks 7 or 8 rounds and the over. Moses Itauma stops Dillian.
Okay.
The great Pazzini slid through real quick, did a run in, if you will, and told me, listen, I think this Itauma throws fat shots. I don't know nothing about his shin. And this Dillian Whyte knows how to punch with him and throws inside a looping shot and chins him.
Dillian Whyte throws wide looping punches too, and I don't think that the reflexes are there anymore. Itauma's too much, too young, too strong. Good night, Dillian.
Let me tell you guys something, because we love you guys. We do not tell a lie on this show. Nothing Brendo said is off or wild. He's right. This kid's younger. He's faster. He looks so far to hit harder.
Just smaller.
I think Dillian Whyte can jab, hold, hang around a little bit, and lock in on that over. And
the Billy's got some decisions to make.
Well, this great Pazzini's a little bit crazy. That's the thing.
Yeah, Bill, how crazy you want to get? You want to get?
You know what I'm saying?
Let's get nuts. Let's get depends on the time, the place, how many coats.
What if
those things.
Yes, and what happens in the first 3 fights, Brendo, is going to directly affect what he does. I think.
Why you're gonna be? You think you'll be painting houses by?
Oh yeah, he will.
By 12:45 on a Saturday.
It'll be like dinner time when the main event starts. He likes to be eating with a.
That was the vacation move. It was like crack them early.
Mm-hmm. But what about on Saturday? Will you have a cocktail?
Yeah, this is a regular old Saturday.
On the grill, a hot dog.
I have to be at a kid's birthday party on Saturday afternoon, so I'll be cracking and looking at my phone.
When will you be home? Like dinner-ish time?
I think I'm sleeping out that night. It's a long story.
Wow. Okay. What a nightmare.
Well, you just you hit us up, you let us know. All right.
Yeah, we'll keep you live.
We got mail.
All right. We're running late.
We are. I'm gonna rip through this. Michael Echeverria. Mike from Florida. He says, hello, KOTB crew. Let's keep it a buck. I'm a fan of boxing. Y'all are some maniacs, especially Vinny. I lean with Brendan on this. There is a reason KOTB is my source for boxing news. I'd rather let an unknown card get watched by you maniacs and let me know the fun fights to watch.
Interesting.
Okay. If I get cut down on the BS stuff on the card to see good fights, sign me up. I possibly saved 3 hours. That is worth the spoiler for me. 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I didn't know Bam. Last year, it was Junto. This year, Brian Leone. I can safely say I will wait for someone to be a Pazzi prospect to keep an eye out on them. If Better Biev is on this card, this has a fight of the year potential. He's talking about the ring
November card.
Yeah.
Right.
Keep doing what y'all doing so I can watch good fights. Mike
Yeah.
Florida. Thanks, Mike.
Thanks, Mike. That's a great card, that November card.
Certainly.
Fun stuff, good matchups. Yeah, thanks, Mike. We appreciate it. Yeah, I like watching those cards. So that's why I read that's why I do the reviews, you know. B sometimes loses his mind and goes, you fucking watch it.
You watch it.
Jerk.
All right. Hold on. Oh,
This guy can't read.
no, I'm strategically picking these. Just
Mm-hmm.
hold your horses there. All right. You impatient Samana Beach.
Savinovich,
All right.
you
So
fucking Aishol.
our friend from France, Von Kriege.
It's my guy.
Von Kriege. He says hello to the team again
Mm-hmm.
on that Benghazi event that is puzzling to everybody. I
Mm-hmm.
do not have the answer, but there's some info that might partly explain it.
Please share.
It's part of the WBA KO a las drogas initiative. So knockout drugs.
Right.
The card Daenerys came back on earlier this year, held in Argentina,
Yeah.
was included in the drug prevention campaign.
Got it.
WBA says it's the second time they do this in Libya. Looking up on BoxRec, there was 2 boxing events in Benghazi for 2024, respectively organized by the Egyptian and Monaco Commission.
Yep.
The WBA has had a few tourney prospects in South America, much lower caliber than this event. They broadcast on YouTube, so I assume going to Libya beyond the drug addiction angle is them trying to promote the sport in new places. But Vinny cleared that up and said it was a money mark.
That, by the way, guys, that's not, I meant to say, because we were joking and busting balls. I'm not guessing that. It's factually, I was correct. It is factually a money mark.
Okay. He wanted to point out that Kateyev is an eye of the tiger fighter, like Ramirez. This is in regards to something last week.
Yeah.
Most of the Saudi Arabia Riyadh season events are done under the jurisdiction of the yes, BB. Oh, so that does make sense. The British boxing.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So I believe it's not uncommon to bring more experienced foreign sanctioning body if there is no adequate one in place.
Sure.
Very right. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Vom Kriege.
Thank you.
That how it goes? Vom, like it's your first name, Vom, last name Kriege, Vom Kriege. I love this guy. He's quickly become. I look forward to getting that mail.
Uh-huh.
All right. This last one is from our friend Civil Gorilla in the Great White North in Canada. He says, what up, fellas? Civil Gorilla here. Got to give you guys props on the number of shows you've been pumping out lately, which is why I'm jumping in now on Canelo versus Crawford, which I will be attending. Nice. That's awesome, bro. He says, now it seems like a lot of people are hung up on the fact that Bud's coming up 2 weight classes, acting like it's ridiculous. Just like Oscar De La Hoya in a recent audio clip intro you played, which I thought was fucking hilarious, by the way. Meanwhile, that exact scenario happened to him when Pacquiao jumped from 135 to 147 and TKO'd him. Anything can happen in this fight, and that's exactly why it's so compelling. The other narrative is that Canelo's fading fast, and yeah, it's a fair assessment. Like B says, he hasn't been putting his punches together the way he used to. In general, he hasn't scored a KO in a while and looks slower against guys he should have stopped. Calls him Pirate Skull. On the bicycle comes to mind. Maybe it's my wishful thinking that the real Canelo is going to show up for this fight, because in parentheses, because he needs to. I hope he does. But are we putting too much faith in Crawford here after seeing him against Madro? Bub still got the win, but his ability to impose real damage at the higher weight wasn't the same. Having said that, here are some questions for the boys. Does Crawford's power at 147, 154 really carry against 168-pound Canelo with one of the best chins in boxing? My short answer, no.
No.
If Canelo's slower and not throwing combinations, does Bud try to outbox him or surprise him with pressure? Yes. How big a factor will Canelo's body work be against a smaller man over 12 rounds? We'll see, and I think that's a great point, because I think that will be the deciding factor in the fight, where Canelo will invest maybe, and he does this, he'll give up a couple of rounds like Floyd used to. And he'll try to overtake him. See Canelo Amir Khan.
Put some money in the bank downstairs. Poke
and set traps.
Yep, because you're watching Amir Khan going, and you're going, damn, his hands are still fast.
Yep.
He's landing on Canelo. Civil Gorilla brought up one thing. Look, I'll start by answering this way. B will agree with me. Look, destructive big punchers that are big guys didn't hurt Canelo.
Right.
Uh,
I mean,
Kovalev, who I don't care where you thought he was, still was a 75 pounder that hit like a fucking cruiserweight or
right.
heavyweight. Some people that sparred him said. Golovkin's pound for pound one of the hardest punches in the history of the sport. I don't care where you rate him as a fighter.
Right.
They're not arguing me with that. His punching power. Some people don't like G. I don't know how that's possible. Anyway, he's one of the hardest punchers of all time. There's absolutely none of that going on. I
No.
think Sybil Gorilla, the old Canelo, does show up. I think it's a last hurrah performance. I think a lot of people that are picking Canelo in a whitewash are looking at the Madrimov fight. And that's a lack of understanding the type of fighter Madrimov is against a Canelo. There
Right.
will be more opportunities for Bud, not to hurt Canelo. You can't hurt him.
No, I think it'll he can confuse him. I think what he's going to try to do is confuse him in terms of how he switches stances, and we'll see Bud boxing at a very high level.
It's very crazy to talk about. Maybe some think he's the greatest Mexican fighter of all time. I think it's Salvador Sanchez, and he died at 23. That's how great he was. Then probably Chavez, then Canelo. Doesn't matter. How many division champ? 54, 60, 68, and 75, right?
Mm-hmm.
Unified at two of them or
Mm-hmm.
three. It's crazy to say this. No, am I wrong there?
I don't know.
Definitely 68. I thought he was the
Got to
real
do
guy at 60.
Yeah, he was the real guy. Was he? I
Yeah,
don't know.
because those fights with him and G were for the ring out, weren't they?
I have to look, but anyway,
Okay, it was
yeah,
lineal, I think. The guy when
yeah.
they went back and forth at 60, I think it was for the lineal champ. But anyway, Bud has a higher boxing IQ. Bud will beat him.
That says a lot. Has a higher boxing IQ than Canelo, who has a
Correct.
very high boxing IQ.
Correct. And is arguably to some people is the greatest Mexican boxer of all time. Certainly 1, 2, or
Yeah.
1A, 1B, 1C, whatever.
Let me finish the letter. He says,
Sorry.
Yeah, that's right. Whose legacy takes the bigger hit with a loss? The smaller guy who dared to move up, or the bigger guy who lost to this? Oh, it's Canelo. Canelo's legacy takes the bigger hit if he loses. If you,
I don't think it's as big of a hit as people think it is.
oh, it'll be a massive hit.
I don't think it will be
massive. Only
okay.
Because you rate Bud so highly.
I do.
And historically, right now, people don't.
Okay.
And
fair.
because he's
fair. Well said. Great counterpoint.
Okay. If you believe Bud is going to take this fight, what are his biggest reasons? I mean, yeah. I see what he's saying. Take the fight. I mean, the fight's taken, the contract signed.
Right. He means take it, win it, right?
What are the biggest reasons? Is game plan simply to outpoint Canelo or something else?
Yes. It's to outpoint him. It's to outwit. He will
outwit and outhit.
Yes. Look, he will let Canelo come at him to walk him down. The Canelo that was walking you down aggressively, not throwing a ton of punches, but coming at you aggressively. Every time he lets a shot off, Bud's salivating.
Mm-hmm.
As long as he's the game plan they are now putting together for Saul Alvarez is playing into the hands of Bud Crawford.
I think Bud's feet will be the difference. I think Bud is going to just be in spots where Canelo doesn't want him to be, and Canelo's feet have always been the albatross around his neck. It's not his hand speed. It's not his defense.
Canelo, look at Canelo's back and the lactic acid. He's always faded later.
Yep.
Bud, to me, is the dictionary definition of a guy you go, oh, this dude would have went 15 rounds in that era, no problem.
Right. Comes on strong. Think Sean Porter. Think Mean Machine comes on stronger later in the fight. And of course, Errol Spence. Okay. And Ricky Burns.
Great names. Well
he
done.
He says, lastly, are you guys going to be in Vegas for the fight? No, I will not be in Vegas for the fight.
I won't be either.
As always, thank you for your time. If you've answered these things previously, we haven't. My apologies. Never apologize. I'm excited for the fight. At least it should be quite a spectacle. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
have never been to Vegas for a Canelo fight. I do know people that would go just to Vegas and not even for the fights because Vegas is so much fun when Canelo fights.
Correct. Brendan, I'm saying this on the record, and that Brendo, a month out, has still not even alluded towards his pick.
Oh, Bud.
Guys, I didn't know
Bud
that.
Crawford. Yeah. I said it. I said I changed my mind. I agree with you. A couple episodes ago. Maybe a couple weeks ago even.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't think. Okay.
Yeah, I'm picking Bud.
Does something happen in a month? Can
That
anything
William
happen in
Skull
a month?
fight.
No, can
What?
something happen in the next month?
Unless I see Bud at the next press
That's
conference
what
and
I'm
he looks
talking
like a
about.
fat blob.
That's what
You
I'm
know what I
talking
mean?
about.
And he's
So
like,
things can happen. So theoretically, something can happen in a month. We're a month out, right?
yeah,
Or no? Theoretically, you see something you don't like, pass. I don't
maybe.
like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's big fat Bud.
I saw him. He's a fucking gun,
Yeah, he looks like a house. But not in a bad
but
way.
not in a bad way.
Yeah. All right.
Does that take away the
No,
other things we like that
no,
Bud does?
no. And I'll tell you why, because of how Canelo looked against
Billy,
Skull.
this is generational stuff. Do you
I-
buy this pay-per-view?
I was really,
I find somewhere to watch it.
So you'll find okay.
why don't you
That's
watch
a good
it at my
answer.
house? Come sleep over, Uncle Billy.
Oh God.
Let's go. Set up the bunk beds.
I don't know if I trust you.
Wow. Saying you're
Yeah,
diabolical.
when I got a hotel room in AC and he's getting a free room,
This fucking card is stacked.
he's got no
Billy.
problem
I
trusting me.
trusted you a lot that night.
Yeah. All right, listen.
Yeah.
Let's wrap it up.
Let's wrap it up.
You can find me at the Killer B24 on Twitter
You can
X.
find me at the
You can find me at the chat. Yeah. At I_no_that_ on IG. Get
Right.
us at KOTB Boxing on IG, KOTB Podcast on YouTube. Write us KOTBboxing@gmail.com.
Good mail this week, guys.
Yeah,
Right,
thank
keep
you guys
writing
for the
in.
letters, man.
Good
We
mail.
really
That was
appreciate
good
it.
mail. I'm
Vin.
at Vinny_Paz on Twitter, at BoxCutterPazzi on IG, JMTstore.com, the new Invaders jackets, the Raiders starter flip.
Go get that.
Go peep it, go cop that. Bo Jackson, Tecmo Bowl auras. You could get the
Get it
bows
so
that
I can
match it.
rob you for it.
Right. We're getting robbed, get robbed for your starter auras.
Get robbed.
Auras. JMT store. Yeah, knock them out the box shirts. New record is God Sent Vengeance. Streaming everywhere. Vinyl cassette CDs. You're into that kind of stuff. Go to jmtstore.com. The new joint out now. The new video is Perfect Enemy. Go over to YouTube, run up the video. So yeah, that's it for now. Billy Betts is gonna be a billionaire. He's gonna be billions by the next time we talk to y'all.
Billions.
And that's it. Y'all be good. Enjoy the cards this weekend. Billy, say good night.
Good night, Billy.